So the question, does God care about what I do every second? I hear that often from people who are really saying, like, well, does it really matter if I don't keep this or that halacha, because does God really care? So I think one question I would ask is, when is a question, and when is it an answer? When is it a way of saying, like, I shouldn't have to keep this thing because because my excuse is that God doesn't really care. So that's one thing that I would just sort of ask us to ask ourselves when we're asking that question. But ultimately, what I think is that God cares that I live a life of Torah and mitzvot, and that I am, and a life of Torah and mitzvot is a life that is highly structured. Now that can be challenging to be so highly structured, but it also is amazing, because what it does is it makes every act and every small little thing filled with meaning and purpose. If I'm living my life so that I know to put this in my mouth is wrong, and to put something else in my mouth is correct, and maybe even a mitzvah, then there's no mundane in my life. Everything is fraught with meaning. And I don't think that as religious Jews we appreciate often enough how empty a secular life can be. So the structure of mitzvot, whether it matters to God or not, whether you're doing the detail, it matters to you, and it matters to me, and that's why we should be doing it.